In other news, the 19th annual Clean Up the UAE campaign will take place this Saturday at Al Qudra Sheikh Al Salam. The Emirates Environmental Group is encouraging the public to come out and to lend a hand, and we're joined by the co-founder and chairperson of Emirates Environmental Group, Mrs. Habiba Al Marashi. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, Ms. Al Marashi. Now, the EEG wants the public to join in this campaign on Saturday. Why did you choose this area to focus on this year?
Thank you very much for inviting me to be here, and I'm very delighted to share with our audience the details about the Clean Up UAE and how many years we've been doing it. So every year we choose different localities, to focus on the different and beautiful country that we have, and to send a message to the general public that environmental protection is everybody's responsibility. So Al Qudra Lakes is one of the wonderful areas that His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid has developed for the benefit and for the general enjoyment of the public. Sometimes, there are some irresponsible behavior that results in a lot of litter being thrown in that area. So we have chosen a vast area of around 20 kilometers that different people will be coming. Our expected turnout is 5,000 and more. And we want people to really hands-on roll their sleeves and be engaged in collecting the waste material that they will see littered around. And then once we finish that process, we go into another phase of segregating the recyclable materials out of there. Every year we do this campaign all over the country, but this year, because of COVID and to take the precautions and all the restrictions that are there, we have chosen to do it only in Dubai.
It's a wonderful initiative, and it's been going on for almost 2 decades, am I right?
Indeed. Yeah. Indeed.
So you talked about the precautionary measures. Tell us about these measures. Will there be social distancing in place? Obviously, people will be required to wear masks. Will people be safe if they participate in the event on Saturday?
Absolutely. So we have around expecting 5,000 people, and we have chosen an area of 20 kilometers. So you can see it's a huge area. And we've divided groups, people will be in groups. And because it's an open area, there will be a natural social distancing in that place. Everybody has been mandatory that they should wear their masks. We will be distributing gloves to everybody, and there will be groups of 3 to 5 people being engaged in one place. And then, of course, we will be distributing sanitizers as well for every single participant, and courtesy of one of our members. And this is how we bring it out, the effective partnership between the NGOs, between the government sector, between the private organizations, and thus fulfilling the Sustainable Development Goal number 17, which calls for effective partnership between the different sectors. And that's what we hope through these measures and through this process, that it will not hinder us from really playing our role and taking our responsibility seriously, and to say where there's a will, there's a way, and while doing the right precautions, we will be able to work together. And we will be having ambulance, doctors will be on hand, civil defense will be there, police will be there to
So all
monitor.
precautionary measures
Absolutely,
will be taken.
absolutely
Definitely
wonderful.
One of the most important SDGs. And right now we're seeing footage of last year's event. It was quite different, that event. I mean, you did have a lot of people participating, but everyone was very close together.
We had more than 29,000 people participating last year all over the country.
Hopefully the 5,000 that you have out there this year will be able to do the same job. They will have to work a little bit harder, perhaps.
Yeah.
Now, tell us, what time should people arrive at the site? Do they need to pre-register for the event?
Yeah, there is pre-registration. There's an online Google form that we want people to go and register. If they go on eeg-uae.org, they will find our website and the details, and they can register. Even if they haven't done, they can come on the day of the event and get themselves registered. Of course, we will be having in different locations. There will be marquees. Our volunteers from different corporate members and from our own staff will be there to acknowledge that everybody has come, confirm their attendance, tick the box. Nobody will be signing, so there will be no, sharing of pens or anything of that. It will be our own team that will be handling the whole process. And of course, maintaining our cities clean and sustainable is again again, one of the important actions that we do to tackle sustainable development goals and to ensure that the natural habitat is taken care of so that the wildlife can thrive. And these are all beautiful. It's a protected area, so really it needs all our support.
Absolutely. Best of luck with the event on Saturday. We hope you have a huge turnout, and we will report the results on Sunday. Thank you so
very
much for joining us.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.